Hello and welcome to the B Button. I'm your host, Baron Marf. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I know. And I'm joined by the man of the hour, the one and only AngryLink. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, getting there, melting a bit.
Yeah.
It's getting to that point in the year where I just, I don't know, I dislike when it gets too hot.
Well, your gaming environment does not really support heat, does it?
No, it's like going into a commercial laundrette in the middle of the day at times. So yeah, it gets somewhat stuffy and sweaty in there. So it's trying to play stuff that's easy to play or not that stressful. Which
is why I particularly like our Stakes in the Ground, because if you take something really fucking onerous, then that's you committed.
Screwed. Yeah. Completely fucked.
And talking about Stakes in the Ground, yours was to finish Rock Band 4, the rockumentary DLC, and how do you get on?
Yeah, scratch that off. Obviously, it was kind of a two-part one, wasn't it? Obviously, get the rockumentary done and try and smash through some more of the missions. The rockumentary, that's just a case of just playing enough shows, and that's easy enough. The missions, so-so. Scratched a couple off, but obviously I'm getting through to the point now, all of the ones that I'm unlocking, I'm getting through the ones that I can that are just like, guitar.
Just play it, yeah.
And now it's somewhat more of the bass, and you've got to do upstrum stuff, and you've got to get certain scores on certain songs with certain things, and there's vocal ones and drum ones, and so it's getting a bit thin on the ground on what I can do on that now.
Right, okay. So you're never really going to 100% that shit?
Oh God, no. Not at all. No, but it's just one of those. It's a reason to go back and like play songs that I wouldn't necessarily play, and a reason to do so.
Randomly plucking.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, obviously you've been smashing just through a bit more of that and some more of the missions.
Cool.
Other than the gaming week, it's been a bit quiet. Obviously, like I said, due to the heat. But Pro Evil 2017.
Okay.
So obviously, it's just an easy, fairly straightforward game.
Chuck on and smash out a few games.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Managed to finish off the season.
I was going to say, what are you doing on Pro Evo at the moment?
It's just a case of keep going through season after season. I mainly play the Become a Legend, where you're just a single player on the pitch, and obviously you got to go from like your youth ranks or from a young'un to a retiring star.
Do you ever have to retire?
Yeah, if you play through enough seasons, then yeah. But I never do because the next one comes out. But I'm maybe thinking that I'm probably not going to bother with 2018 this year.
What, skip this year?
I'll just keep playing 2017. Just go back to the old like ISS 64 release cycle, which was every 2 years you get a new one. So you had one on the 64, which was 96 or 97, but then you had 98, then 2000.
I don't know if I could invest all this time and energy in a character which has a lifespan. I mean, I remember Panasonic.
Destiny.
Well, Panasonic. Yeah, Panasonic was telling me that he was playing a boxing game, and he got to the end of his like season, and it was just like he had to let that character go, and it's like, I can do that.
Yeah. So but after sort of, you're talking probably about 15, 16 seasons.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to put that guy out to pasture by now. Just let's play something else. Yeah. So yeah, obviously just finished off the season with my Become a Legend character, top assist in the league. What else was there? Forza Horizon 3, just been smashing out the Forza-thon challenges.
Okay.
But it's such a great game though. It's one of those that you can just lose, like GTA, you can just lose hours just driving around because you get the right car with the right amount of kick and drift, and you just I mean, I don't go all like the big supercars and all of that. I'm just driving like 205 GTIs around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you just mack it out, all-wheel drive, and it's just an unbelievable drift machine. It's amazing. You're just there racking up the scores on the skill points and shit like that. It's awesome.
Sweet.
And yeah, I picked up the Porsche car pack in the sale last week as well, so I sort of tried a bit of that out. Tried some of them. So
throwing the old porkers around, as GTA used to call them.
Yeah.
The porker. I love that name. And whenever I think of a Porsche now, it will always be a porker.
Yeah. To be fair, most of the contents of them generally are. Sword Art Online,
back on still on it.
It's not just on that it's just chipping away.
Chipping away.
Obviously, that I'm determined to platinum the game, and I thought I'll get the most tedious stuff done first.
Yeah.
Once you get all of the good shit, there's nothing left to do but tedium, and I don't want to leave it at that because it'll never get done. So I'm just trying to chip away at all of the affinity trophies at the moment.
The thing is, man, you just got to fucking hope that you get through this tedious shit, because like the amount of games where I'm like, alright, I'm going to do the tedious shit now, and it just doesn't make me play the game.
Yeah. Well, no, because I sort of do like a fair amount of tedious shit, and then just go off and just wail on some monster, come back, do some more tedious shit, and just go off and wail.
So you're breaking it up a little bit.
Yeah, just basically until I get bored to the tears.
Grind.
Shank 2 as well.
Nice.
I forgot how tough they were. The
Man,
Shank games.
they're great.
It's not that they're tough, it's the bosses. They've, like you say, it's a proper old school boss fight with his routine.
It's a fixed routine. You play it like that and you win. You don't play it like that and you die.
Yeah, which I did a lot.
Yeah.
Because I forgot how hard they were. But it is just awesome fun to play.
I love the mechanics of that game. Like that whole idea of like pouncing on your enemy and throwing them and then keeping sort of moving like by rolling and darting out.
All the juggle mechanics and like it always
combos, switching over to shotgun and being able to like do that sort of like equilibrium-esque sort of like shoot behind you. And I love it.
Awesome game. But again, I think I got to the first boss, got fucking wiped out a few times.
I did as well, and. Crime Man and I were like looking for some 2-player co-op, and we found out that Shank 2 was. We're like, amazing, but it's just like a grinding sort of like survival sort of mode.
Horde mode that never ends
until
you're
you just
dead.
Play that sort of stuff 2-player, don't you?
It's a shame, but I think it's one of those. I think how easy it would be. No. You got two of those fuckers jumping around.
I'd be pouncing about.
And still, Rogue Life.
Roguelife still in there. It's just smashing it.
Chipping away at the adventure mode. I need to unlock the final character, and it's just farming materials now for upgrades.
Do you know what? You said something to me about Roguelife which really made me smile. You were saying about how like occasionally you come across these characters who've got like they've got all the characters, everything.
Like even the ones you have to buy.
Yeah, they've got everything, and you're like, right, okay, I can see that. And then you go versus them.
Yeah, get into the PvP side and just fucking annihilate them.
Kick the living... And they're just not seasoned, so...
Yeah, well, they've just obviously bought everything, and they've just gone and bought a shitload of gems, just thrown some money in it so they could buy all the characters.
Yeah.
When they haven't played and put the hours in, they haven't been able to upgrade them and get the levels up and get all of their weapons upgraded and all of their fucking shit. And
then you just go in there and wail on them.
Just go, and just give it like the giant Everlong backhand.
Yeah, nice. Pre-talked. Whack.
Yeah.
And get out of the way.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's a good little compelling game. They keep adding little bits to it. There's enough going on in there that it sort of, you can play it for an hour, leave it for fucking half a day, come back, you've got shit to do again.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those. I think, I was trying to work this out the other day, I think this is possibly the mobile game, other than Hill Climb Racer. This is like the only mobile game that I've consistently played for like 8 weeks, 7 weeks. Like Hill Climb Racers travelled over phones. Like you can't keep the data. You have to start again. But I have. Like every smartphone I've owned from my first original Galaxy Ace. Like Hill Climb Racer was the first game I ever got on it.
It's a great game.
Brilliant
It's
game.
An amazing game.
I love that game.
As soon as you get the scrambler on the moon.
Yeah, that is it. It's, once you play it through that first time, you know that's it. It's like, right, moon, fuck the other levels off. We'll just cane past that one, get the moon open, then we get the scrammy.
And start spinning your ass off.
And then it's just work it up to the old off-road, the one with the old tracks, and you're just like, right, now we can get into the normal levels and just smash the fuck out of them.
Drive straight over the top of them all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been the gaming week for me.
Cool.
So obviously I kind of got my stakes settled. I would say halfway there.
I think as far as you were gonna.
Yeah. Diablo 3 was yours. Obviously the Necromancer to level 45, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was waving around going 35, I could do 45. I'll tell you what, it was close call. Yeah. It was a close call.
Well, that sort of left you, wasn't it, halfway to sort of level cap?
It's not. So basically, with Diablo 3, what happens is you hit level 70, and then you can Paragon, which is like keep adding points on to buff more. But level 70 is basically once you've unlocked every feature that you can.
But again, like you said, there's your level cap, and then you move into end game.
Yeah, it's really like you say the top of the
now you can start worrying about keeping some of this gear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, no, not even close. But yeah, it's a nice thought anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so I was like, I'm going to try and get halfway through 35, maybe 45. So I got I got in contact with Cryman, he got in contact with me saying following last week's podcast, he decided to take the challenge on himself.
He was going to go full level 45 from 0?
Yeah.
Good man. How did he get on?
Well, he contacted me and there was plans
with
for...
the word hell.
Well, no, there was a plan to get some evening gaming on the go.
Yeah.
I said, right, it's obviously going to be Diablo. So I was like, what level are you? It was like level 50. I was like...
Fuck.
Fuck Jaw, right. Now I've got to roll my sleeves up. So, like, obviously anything I was doing, like, spending time with the family or, like helping anybody out, maybe cleaning the house or doing anything to generally be a normal human being, dead, gone, straight onto Diablo. I had hours until he came round to rinse as far as I could. I got to level 46.
Not bad.
So, so did I do it? Yes.
Would you do it again?
Well, the thing is that, like, that, well, he smashed it. He smashed me. He absolutely smashed me.
Yeah.
So now I've got to, in some way, catch up. And we did actually do a bit of co-op as well. So sadly, he took on my character and was rinsing around with that a little bit. And I think he realised how OP it is as well, because it is ridiculously OP.
I was going to say, I've been reading it, is just... Let's just give them what they want, a big OP of character from Diablo 2, because that's as close as they're ever going to fucking get.
Well, it's quite novel and sort of mechanic in the sense that when you drop somebody, the corpse hits the ground and then it's on the map that you're playing, and you use that as a resource as weapon. So you can rip bones from people and make sort of body armour, or you can fire them at people like arrows. And one of his abilities is to basically raise a graveyard, so you have infinite corpses and you can just hammer sort of that. And it's kind of a snowball effect. So you drop somebody at the beginning and they're like, ha, bodies, here we go, blam, blam, blam. And there was lots of that. And to the point where I think Cryman was very, very polite, but probably just thought, fuck this, I'm playing on my own again. It was cool. Some good gaming. Also, this week I've been hitting some Thimbleweed Park.
I still got yet to get back into that. It's one of those, I think, that I want to clear some other stuff first, but really, 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 really need to play that.
Saw it in the sale, I was like, I'm going to get involved. Tried a little bit. Do you know what I wanted to do? I was kind of like, this could be one of those games where I can do other shit. So I can be like checking my emails and then click on that, and then there'll be some storyline that I can listen to whilst I'm doing so. No. Because of the control system, you've got to be basically on it all the time, and I haven't found that. Maybe there is in this and you're about to tell me and make me feel a lot better about it, but I've not found a way just to quickly go click on that item and then click on that.
No, the closest you can get through it is obviously you can jump
press
down to get into the verbs,
and you can use the D-pad to shift around it if you wanted to, but then you've got to then pull it out and put it wherever.
The easiest thing is just hope that Microsoft will support a mouse eventually,
or hope the Switch version has touchscreen.
Obviously, because we learned obviously earlier in the week that was the case. Ron Gilbert and his delicious little tweets.
So I've done a little bit of mashing on that and got to the clown bit.
I absolutely fucking breezed. I think I got to where they.
I don't know any more than that. I don't know any more.
No, I was going to say I haven't got to the clown.
Oh, okay.
So I got to the bit where it goes on about that girl that wants to be a game developer.
Right. Okay. Wow, crazy. I don't know where we are, but that's Thimbleweed Park though. It is good, man. And written well, good voice acting, funny. I mean, I spent about 5 minutes in front of the water fountain just being like glug 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 glug. Glug glug glug.
Just different gurgles and gurgles and slurps and.
But that's
slaps.
how easy it is to entertain me. Talk about easy entertainment. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Very little playtime, just kind of jumping in and being like, oh look, I'm Iron Man, oh look, I'm the Hulk. But it was that thing of, they recently announced 2 coming out not too shortly, and it was like, that game,
And to be fair, superheroes or Marvel superheroes is fucking brilliant.
There is something about just absolutely hooning it around as Iron Man through the city, just double tapping it
as a Lego Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think it's one of those, if they were to just do some like little mini figure, like cute fucking Iron Man, he would be lame.
Yeah.
Like his cute Hulk, like with his oversized head.
But he's got the little hatch on his helmet and everything.
It's
amazing.
But because it's Lego.
Yeah.
But then I think all of the Lego games, you're just literally like, oh right, so this is just the exact same game as last time, but with dinosaurs now, because it's Jurassic Park, and then repeat with pirates or hobbits.
Still love them.
They're still great. They are still good.
It's so much so that yesterday I put on the what's the sort of Star Wars Rogue One that they did recently. It had the sort of gold cover.
Oh yeah, no, it was just episode 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I've just started playing that. If it's really, it's not playing, it's just kleptomania basically, isn't it? Really.
Well, no, because there's the trick, isn't it? Is you just smash for it first time.
I don't do that though, Link. I know you say that, but I never do it.
It's once you can start collecting the gold bricks, because you're all the special bricks that give you. You can
go in and get some of them on the first playthrough, can't you?
Yeah, no, but you at least get the multipliers.
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it.
Well, no, that was Marvel superheroes, because you get to the Deadpool room.
Yeah.
And he exchanges the red bricks.
I know. I need Deadpool.
And then you just cane that up and you get the multiplier and you get like 10 times.
Link, don't do this to me, because like
and then clearing all of the fucking shit's a lot easier. You just like, I don't even need to smash anything up other than the things I need to rebuild. It's amazing. You can like the first playthrough is like 2 hours or something stupid like that. And then once you can start collecting stuff.
Link, honestly, seriously, I don't need any more reminding of shit I've got to collect.
That's trophy hunting though. If you go mad on them.
But there is games that you choose to do that on, and that is not one of them.
No, I started doing it on Marvel superheroes and then got tired.
Yeah.
Bored.
Fool. I'm going to keep this one really short because it's almost kind of standard, and it's almost a beef as well. Mario Kart 8, Switch, 3 stars, Crown Cup, was playing with somebody else. What a bitch. So, Elastic AI, if you're playing with somebody competent, then what ends up happening is they drag the pack forward and you end up just having to just keep up. And if you fuck up once and you get eaten up by the pack, it's over. If you play on your own, it's fine.
Yeah.
But with other people, and I'm only playing it socially, and I've done it now. I've got 3 stars on it. I'm never playing those tracks again in my life, ever. That's it. Done.
I hate it when gaming does that.
It was brutal, man.
It's destroyed you. The point is, that was fun the first 3 or 4 times rounds. But now I'm into triple figures. 2
Grand Prix in a row, right? I got to the last lap and got fucked within the last quarter of the last lap.
Classic Mario Kart.
From like first, the worst one was 11th. And I stood there going, 10th. And I stood there going, 10th.
And then 11th goes past.
Yeah. Ridiculous. So anyway, GTA. Bit of GTA 5 as well. I own everything.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
End of.
We were talking about this last week on the beef, and it's like 17 million in game, which works out to like 130 quid. So it's stupid. It's
a lot. But what I will say is, when you pull back on that motorbike and hit the boost with the wings out, and it takes off literally like a rocket which hasn't been tied down properly, amazing.
Yeah.
Gone.
It's one of those though, isn't it? You look at it and you're like, that's totally worth it.
Yeah.
That it's a rocket bike. It flies. It does something that no bike should do.
Done.
Yeah. As much as it pains me to have to pay 6 million for that fucking Knight Rider car, it's totally worth it. It's a car that fires missiles
and guns and flies
and does turbo boosts.
Or boosts, yeah. So, and parachutes. Yeah.
Exactly. So there's bits and bobs about it, but some of the stuff is just fucking ridiculous.
It is hideously expensive. Finally, and do you know what? This week I'm not just going to give it the arbitrary King of the Fighters 98. King of the Fighters 98. This game is just ridiculous. The amount of shit there is to do. So what I decided I was going to do was, so my missus, she'll play a bit of Best Fiends or something like that on her phone. I thought, well, I'll just show her. I know she won't necessarily play it, but
if I sign her up, then we can swap stuff. My brother was trying to do that with a mobile game once. He's like, give us your account details, you're going to stop playing it, aren't you? I was like, fuck off, that's my actual proper sign-in. You can piss off.
But no, it was nothing like that. It was just sort of just show it to her. And after about sort of 10 minutes of going, and this is the event, and this is the mini games, and this is a power up, but you need gems for that, but there's stars for this, and you can max the characters there, and you can enhance your weapons, but you can also enhance your characters, and you've got to evolve, level up, skill up, power up. There's different clubs that you can join. There's a skills club.
It's basically the 21st century version of trying to explain to your parent how a controller works.
It was, but I didn't realise just how much shit there. You can sit there for like 20 minutes just collecting whatever's happened in the day.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely nuts. But huge game, still playing it, still loving it. It's even weaning me off of Empires and Puzzles.
Yeah. Wow.
Serious stuff.
So is there anything sort of ahead of the week that's popping up for you?
Well, do you know what? Stakes in the ground, isn't it, really? And for me, it's Diablo.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Max character?
Yeah.
Level cap?
Between here to 70 is going to be a big slog because it slows down a lot at this point.
Well, it's one of those, isn't it? It's the two sort of standard types, isn't it? You've either got one that's the same level amount every level, and you can just, it's just like an infinite 999 sort of
or
level
it's
cap.
the Call of Duty-esque, like you came through 1 to 22 and then it choked.
Well, it exponentially grows, and obviously the larger obviously as it gets bigger, it gets worse.
In Diablo, you hit it, you notice it around 45.
So it's not too bad then. You're like over halfway there at least.
Yeah, so I'm at 50 now. I think I can do the other level, 20 levels.
Yeah.
So that's my stake in the sand. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but there it is. What about you? What's yours?
I'm going back onto Sword Art Online.
Of course you are.
I've had a couple of weeks away from it, really. I haven't really done a great deal on it, so I'm going to get back into that, trying to get 1 or 2 trophies for getting max affinities. Obviously, there's a trophy for every major NPC, like one of the main characters.
So max affinity. Earlier on, I was like, max affinities. That's like building up your weapon skills, and you're like, no.
No, it's talking to people and nodding at them.
So it's basically just getting love. As in, like, I spent so much time with this character. We've now got an affinity together.
Yeah, totally.
So you're grinding conversations.
Pretty much.
Fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Pick that one up, Cryo Man.
It's a game that I've got rogue life, so I can just sit there just spamming fucking the button that it is to nod. Even if you get the question wrong, it's like, yeah, there's like 1 out of fucking 20 that's a nod, a shake of a head kind of question. So it's like, fuck that, who cares?
So bye.
Yeah, and just keep spamming that, and I'll just be playing rogue life or something, or reading a book.
Nice touch.
You know, it's easy enough.
So trophies on that then?
Grind through? Well, I'm going to hopefully get a couple, because I mean, like with all of these things, with it's sort of 1 to 100 on the first level. You've got to get
an affinity with all of them, though.
There's I've done 2 characters, and I think there's like 10 or so.
Man, this is going to be some amazing conversation grinding.
Most of them I've got up to, or quite a few of them I've got up to like the last level, and then it's top it off to max it out. But yeah, so I'm probably, I would say, closer than further away. That's as good as it gets, really.
You've done 2 or 4.
I'm beyond the point of no return.
Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. Good luck. Cool. Okay, well, there it is, folks. That's another B button wrapped for you for another week. Woo, bam, bam, bam. There it is. So, as always, if you like what you heard, you know what to do. Show us some love. Show us some sort of, reach out, touch somebody as it goes,
Just not in an inappropriate way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, love, subscribe. Check out some of the other podcasts. They're good to go. So, from AngryLink, it's...
Adios.
And from me, well, as usual, I'm out. Peace.